Things which you can implement while searching a job, and these tips will help you to get job very easily. First tip is don't take long breaks. When you are searching job, if you are taking long break like 4 days or 5 days, you will start forgetting the concept, technical concept, because what happens, technical concepts are difficult to remember. If you are taking long break, you will not recall those concepts. When you are searching a job, you have to always revise the technical terms, so that in interview when someone is asking you questions, you should be able to recall that concept, the proper technical term, and you should use that same term while replying in your answer. And what happens when you take a long break, then you forgot those terms, you will not recall. Also, it will break your flow, because when you search a job, you are in flow of answering questions, then you are in that environment of giving interviews, then applying for jobs. If you take long break, it will break your routine, it will break your flow, and it become very difficult to again come on the track. Then second tip is most of the jobs are getting posted on the job search sites of jobs portal and LinkedIn. So stay active on these portals. You should not miss a single opportunity or single job related post. So for that, what you need to do, you have to spend time on these sites. You can choose some time like a minimum half an hour or 45 minutes every day I will spend on these particular sites. Also, to make your profile visible, you can post on others comment, like on LinkedIn. If you are posting on others comment, it will help you to give visibility of your profile. To stay active on the job search portals, you need to keep updating some fields every day. Either you can upload your same resume every day, or you just change details in some fields. This will help the job search algorithms to understand that this profile is active, and they can help you to rank higher in the search result. If any recruiter is searching any candidate with a keyword Java, fresher, or then skill set he is mentioning like HTML, CSS, then in the search result this thing will help you to rank higher. Now next step is networking. You need to network with hiring managers, recruiters, and other job seekers. To network, what you can do, you can connect with them, just send connection request on the LinkedIn, or you can just follow them, so that you will understand what kind of post they are making. If they are searching any job related post, then it will be visible on your first page. Also, if they are making comments on some other post, so that post also will get visible on your homepage on the LinkedIn. So just network with them and create your own connections. Expand your network by making different connections, but make only those connections which will be helpful for you in your job search journey. So that what you can do, persons which will be helpful like hiring managers, recruiters, from them you will get a job details. Then someone which has same skill set like you and who is also searching a job, you can make connections with them, so that if they are posting on some comments on some others post, that comment or that post will be visible on your first page. Now next tip is keep track of where you are applying for a job, so that you will get to know where you have applied, for which company you have applied, on which day you have applied. Then if any company is giving you call for interview, you will come to know on which date you have applied for that company, and from which company you got a response, on which date you got a response from them, then how many interviews you have given, on which date you have given interview, and what kind of questions are asked in that particular company. Also, whatever research you have done about that company, you can note it down. Now to track all these things, you can use a Google Word document or Google Excel sheet. In my case, I was using Google Excel sheet, because separating different things will be very easy in the Google Excel sheet. In the first tab, I was just keeping a track of how many companies I applied for a job. Then second, from how many companies I got a response. In a third tab, I was just noting down questions asked during the interview and number of rounds happen for that company. So all these details I was keeping in the Google Excel sheet. And benefit of this is, again, currently you are searching a job. Again, after 2 years, when you will start job search, you don't need to search interview questions, because all these will be in handy with you. Also, how many companies you have applied, company details you will have, and same company you can again apply in future. Also, you can track your dream companies. If you have created a list of top 50 companies in which you are searching a job, then those company details also will be handy with you, like what is the email ID on which you need to share your resume, then what is the company details, what kind of projects they have, what is the company location. So again, after 2 years this detail will be available to you. So instead of making all these details in a notepad, you can use a Google Word document or Google Excel sheet to track all these details. Now next step is keep practice answering interview questions, because in interview what happens, someone sits in front of you, the person will ask you questions and you need to reply. In this way the interview will happen. So you have to practice in the same way. If someone is asking any question, how you will reply, so practice in that way. Because if you know how to write a code, how to run a code, but that thing will not help you in the interview, or you have some project experience, 2 years experience, 3 years experience, or you have some internship experience, that experience will not help you in an interview. Complete different process will be followed in the interview, and you need to practice in the same way, because the interview happens in some conference room or some meeting room, and there you will not find a desktop. So the interviewer will just give a pen and paper to write a code. So to practice coding related challenges, you have to write a code with pen and paper. So if you don't know the syntax, or you don't have habit to write a code, then you will not be able to answer, or you will not be able to write a code snippet during an interview. So whatever things are there in the interview, whatever process followed in the interview, so same way you need to practice while preparing for the interview. The next step is take follow-up. When you are applying for a job, if you are applying through emails, then on that email you can take follow-up. Like currently you have applied for a job, one job, and after 3 days you just revert on the same email. You can take follow-up on the same email asking the update on the job. Sometimes what happens, recruiter, hiring manager, they get lot of emails, and there are chances like they miss your email. So when you take follow-up, the things will be notified to them, and there are chances that they will revert you on the email. So follow-up is very important. So this is before scheduling your interview. Also, if your interview happens and you didn't get any response, so in that case also follow-up is very important. You just ask about your interview feedback on the email. Whether you will get a positive feedback or negative feedback. But positive feedback is, there are chances like you will go for the next round, and if there is a negative feedback, then you will get areas of improvement where you can improve. Or some recruiters will just reply you are not selected. So don't worry, because this happens, and they will choose the perfect candidate. Now next tip is analyze yourself. Currently what is your problem, currently what challenge you are facing. Like if you are not getting a response from recruiter, or you are not able to crack interview, or in interview what problems you are facing, you are not able to write code, or you are not able to answer properly. So these are few challenges. So just analyze like currently which is the major challenge for you and how you can overcome on these challenges. If you are not getting a proper solution to overcome these challenges, you can take help of your friends or your seniors. Just let them know that which challenge you are facing, like you are not getting a response, so there are chances like your resume is not proper, or you don't have required skill set, or you are not applying enough job. So how to overcome on this challenge, your senior or someone experienced in this field will definitely tell you how you can overcome on this challenge, because they have already gone through the journey and they know how to tackle it. Now if you like this video, just hit on the like button. You can subscribe to the channel to get interview related tips and tricks. Keep watching, keep learning.